Hey guys, it's your girl Aisha, aka Geek XX Chic, and we're back with another reaction to Invincible. We're now on to episode 7, which is called We Need to Talk. Whew, last episode, turmoil, I think would be the theme. We saw pretty much everybody's romantic relationships end up in the crapper. You know, now poor Samantha's not alone as far as being in the Lonely Hearts Club. And yeah, I'm really excited to see where we're going to go from here. I'm hoping in this episode we'll get some more insight into why Nolan did what he did, because that's been the biggest question since the show began. Why did he kill them? We haven't been given anything in that regard, and Nolan's been very much acting like it didn't mean anything. So hopefully we'll get some insight in this episode. I'm ready to jump in, but before I do, you know the drill. If you've been here before and you like what you see, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. That way you'll be notified when I do my reactions to this show, as well as a lot of other shows that are very similar. So hopefully you'll join the fam. We would love to have you. Okay, without further ado, guys, let's get into the episode right about now. Oh, makey wakey, Deb. Hopefully no one's not creepily watching you sleep. Did you really think he was going to come to bed after that? She's too tired to get out of bed, but she can use her powers to make coffee. I sense an imbalance here.
Were you blackmailed? Did they threaten me or Mark?
No.
Then why?
You need to trust me. If you can do that, we'll be okay.
They saved lives. They had families. You killed
I
them.
had no choice.
I don't believe that. You said you wanted to tell me months ago, but you're still not telling me now. No, I don't trust you.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
You keep lying, sir.
Get out of my house.
Bish.
You don't mean that.
Get out of my house.
Take your evidence with you.
We'll talk later.
See, this is why I can't handle Nolan. That was just childish. You gonna show her?
Oh my god. It's okay. This is why I'm always late, or why I don't show. Because I'm off saving lives, or stopping some bad guys, or... Did you hear what I just said?
Ugh, I know you're a superhero.
No. You know?
I'm not an idiot. I figured it out weeks ago.
Then why are we fighting?
We're fighting because you lied to me. You made me feel stupid and unimportant.
It's a secret identity.
And because you don't trust me.
I'm trusting you now.
Yikes. She kind of has valid points, but so does he. Y'all need a mediator.
We're the guardians of the globe, baby. If we can die at any time, we can drink at any time.
I have to agree with that logic.
Why are you never this industrious when it involves drinking?
Right? Priorities. Oh, gosh.
I am delighted.
They're getting along though. Little ass pummeling finally caused some bonding.
I would never let you die. 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 Die.
Robots malfunctioning. You okay, girl? Yo, he put his creepy body thing in
What
a...
is that?
Exactly, in a walking...
I believe you can answer that question
Pod?
on your own. There. I am alone and helpless.
That is so creepy, I don't like it.
I doubt it. Do what he wants.
So Robot has his consciousness across that thing and his...
Brainstem.
It figures. I finally fall for someone and then, boom, cyborg. So this is why I've
That could be hot.
seen you. You can fly. You're invulnerable. Your dad's the
No,
greatest
he's not.
girl on earth, and your mom loves and cares about you.
That's
You just
true.
need to study, and you can pull up your grades.
Facts.
But you were a terrible boyfriend to Amber, and you got what you deserved. Sorry, not sorry.
That's true.
Oh my God. My top half sliding away from my bottom half.
Why are they eating anything from a place that has rats in the mayonnaise?
There's only one person I know who might be able to go toe-to-toe with Omniman and come out on top, Debbie.
Your son.
No. No.
What about Battle Beast?
You can't.
Where's Mark, Debbie? Where's...
Oh my God, we can't even see the title no more, just blood.
I killed the Guardians of the Globe. Wait, before you say anything,
Look at him practicing his lies.
what I'm about to tell you will change everything.
Please give us an explanation, Nolan.
My son and
Ew.
disgusting.
I agree.
I didn't design it to be drained.
You realize this procedure doesn't transfer you to the new body. It creates a copy of your mind. For you, nothing will change. For him, everything will.
I understand.
Interesting. So that's why there's no like original of these guys. It's just more and more
Two,
of the consciousness being cloned. Interesting.
all been eaten alive by his oversized cerebrum.
So his brain power is what stops him from being able to grow normally?
It's designed for neurons this dense. Are you calling us stupid?
Yes.
Yes. I'm calling.
Okay. Wow! Robot was born of flames! And can you still call him Robot now?
That's how it works. We had to make it seamless. Otherwise, one of us knows he's the clone, and that never ends well.
Ah.
It's a little more obvious. It looks like that problem took care of itself. Oh, shit.
Here we are.
Oh, Robot roll like that though. It's a transformer! More than meets the eye.
Cecil.
Okay. Really? Bullets? You thought bullets would be the right way to go in this situation? Have you met Nolan? What are you doing? Are they all stupid? Oh my God.
Sir. Who are you talking to?
That was a residential neighborhood, the F.
All Guardians to HQ. Apocalypse level priority.
Apocalypse. Jeez.
What do you want to do?
That's pretty bad.
I'm very much alive. More so now than ever.
What the fuck?
Exactly.
You won't.
Can't you use your teleporter to bring Mark and Eve back here?
You need to be wearing one of these. You can't do us all at once. We need to buy some time first.
Ooh, it's getting tense.
Hammer down.
You wouldn't dare.
They did. They dared. Ooh, what is this? No, not the bunnies. Never the bunnies. Not the Kent farm. Oh, the birds. Oh, no, 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 no. This is just sad. This is wrong. Well, that lasted for 13 seconds. Have you gotten Mark yet?
But why specifically me? And second, why a kid version of me? That's just weird.
It is.
Exactly. It's messed up.
You didn't even ask first.
You're ruining my childhood, and that's hard.
So fast and true.
Keep out of this, Cecil.
You know, I can't
How
do that.
long can you keep this up, sir? It's clearly taking some out of you each time.
I just want to know why. Every one of the Guardians risked their necks for you, over and over again.
I never needed their help. They were weak.
There we go.
They were your friends.
He doesn't have friends.
You had a reason. You want to get it off your chest?
Don't say her name.
Why?
not? You hurt her, not me.
Exactly.
She and I have that in common now.
Ooh!
I'm a good liar. I'm a very good liar. Wait. Does Mark know that his dad's a murderer? Does he know?
Why would you do this, Cecil?
No?
I know you're buying time, but why? Oh! Oh, I knew he was gonna use them! I freaking knew it! No! No, Eddie, or whatever his name is, didn't ask for this! They're biting him? Are you serious? Oh my god! And this mad scientist is watching it.
Shut it.
His mouth is wired shut. Nerd rage. Tentacles, tentacles. I'm not mad that Nolan's getting this ass beaten.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Did he just say we're his last hope against Omni?
Yeah, you need to explain these things, Cecil. Y'all need to get to Mark, because Mark's gonna protect his daddy. You know he's gonna do that, right, Cecil? He ain't gonna just sit there and watch his daddy get wallywapped as much as he deserves it.
Dad!
And there we go.
It's about time we did a team up.
No. No.
Nolan killed the Guardians. He killed Donald. He shrugged off everything I've thrown at him, and now I don't know if Mark is with his father or against him.
This is why I have always hated you.
He makes the tough calls. He makes the tough calls.
Wake up, you useless murder! Idiot!
Oh, backstory. I want to know more about this. Keep going, but maybe not with all the violence. This man's insides need to survive, sir.
Where is Omniman?
They're like, we don't know. Kill him! Kill him! Sorry.
There's so much you don't know, Mark.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the fact that I'm a murderer. Yes! Revenge! You kill me, you bitch! This is deserved, y'all. No matter what Nolan's reasons, he deserves this. Yep.
You should have stayed dead.
Dad?
Yeah. I feel a bit bad for Mark here. He's really the only person I feel sorry for. Don't fight angry. Fight smart. Here we go again. But now it's on camera and everyone saw you do it. But he's gonna turn it around and say, he attacked me. That's right, get your revenge! Explain that to Mark.
Mark.
No.
We need to talk.
No. Find your mother. We're ending here, aren't we? God damn it. After all of that. Woo! Messy. Oh, wow. What a mess. Woo! Talk. Talk. Do we need to talk? Nolan needs to talk. He has a lot of explaining to do, and he just keeps wanting to spin this narrative in his own way without actually just saying anything. Well, we'll talk about the things that were kind of the smaller parts of the episode. Yeah, Mark and Amber still on the outs, but as I said, remember back in like episode 2 or 3 that I thought maybe Amber would figure it out because she seems very smart and that or at least have her suspicions. And then I said, I think maybe last episode or the one before, I'm like, she's going to find out. Even if Mark doesn't tell her, she will figure it out. And here we said, she already figured out that Mark was Omni-Man. But I remember a few times, like, I think after their first date, when he went, like, shooting off at, like, Mach 5 from her front doorstep, I'm like, dude, this is not being incognito. This is not a low profile. Like, anyone in the neighborhood could have seen and heard and possibly felt the after effects of that. Like, you're not being very, you're not being low key with this. So, not surprised that Amber, who is very observant and very smart, figured it out. Her upset with Mark was over the fact that he refused to tell her the truth, that he wouldn't just come out and say that he was invincible. But as I said when they were having their little argument, I agree with both sides to an extent. Like, Mark had his reasons, namely that usually these superheroes have a secret identity. They don't just tell anybody. Again, Amber's not just anybody. But, he had his reasons for why he was holding it back. And I don't think it was just a matter of not trusting Amber, because I don't think that was the case. But also the danger, right, that then encompasses. And the bigger thing, like I said, is that the fact that they're both like 17, right? These aren't like two grown adults where Amber's like thinking of spending the rest of her life with Mark or something, right? So she's willing to take on this risk like it is with Mark's parents. They're teenagers, right? Like, if their relationship doesn't work out, I mean, these days people send like revenge pictures of people and stuff like that on the internet. What if they break up and it's messy and Amber decides to post all of his business online? Now, I'm not saying she'd do that, but you get my point. Like, there's a lot more risks involved with getting involved in this, bringing Amber into this part of his life when he's still so young and so new to it. But on the other side, I understand where Amber was coming from in the sense of, like, we're supposed to be in this relationship. It's been 6 months. Like, for teenagers, that's as long term as it gets. So I understand where Amber was coming from in that she kind of feels like, so you trust me enough to be your girlfriend and want all those benefits, but you don't trust me enough to tell me the truth about this other part of your life. Because, I mean, he was sort of kind of still by proxy endangering Amber anyways. So, yeah, it's, as I said, it's sad. I see both sides of that argument. I don't have an easy answer. As I said, I don't think Mark was wrong, but I also don't think Amber was wrong. It really just is going to come down to, what I didn't like, though, I should say, actually, before I get there, I didn't like the way Mark told her. I am not surprised at all that she was pissed at him, because dude was just like, don't be scared, it's me. Oh, I know, I'm saving the world. And like all this arrogance when he came in, I was like, my guy, you're in the doghouse. Like, you are in trouble. You expected her to just swoon and be like, oh my God, you're Omni-Man. Let me just fall on my knees and worship you now. Like, what? No, sir. Especially Amber. What you've seen of Amber thus far made you think she was going to fangirl over your ass? But he did. You saw that little bit of arrogance, that little bit of, oh, you're going to just fall all over me because I'm a superhero and all be forgiven. And homegirl said, nah, fam. You're still here? Yeah, still pissed at you. Feel free to fly or walk or whatever the hell it is you do out my door, because we ain't done. We ain't talking right now. So it's sad because these are just growing pains. Honestly, Mark is still a kid. I expect him to make foolish decisions like this. And as we saw in the continued conversation he had with his BFF in the car, instead of looking at the situation and really reflecting on where he went wrong, which was in many, many places, he just decided to sulk, right? He's like, oh, I'm a bad superhero, I'm a bad friend, I'm a bad boyfriend, everything sucks, I'm gonna give up on everything. It's like, and then of course his BFF was like, dude, what are you even talking about? You are still a superpowered human. You basically are invulnerable. You still have me. I'm pissed at you, but I'm still your best friend. Amber, yeah, you screwed up. You got what you deserved. If you'd gone to her with a little bit of humility and apologizing, she probably would have taken you back like she has how many times before. But she came in with this attitude. So basically, stop whining, put away the little violin, and stop the pity party, and start taking accountability for your actions. And then even when he went off to Eve, he was hoping that Eve was going to just sit there and join his pity party and be like, oh yeah, poor us. And Eve was like, excuse me. We are completely different situations here. She's like, I'm out here because I am tired of people telling me what to do with my life. And because my ex cheated on me and I realized that who I was and my identity was wrapped up in him, and my father expected me to be a 50s housewife. Like, I'm out here establishing who I want to be outside of expectations. You're here because you made a bunch of really crappy decisions and you don't want to take accountability for them and you're running away. Let's not put ourselves in the same boat. So I like that, though. I like that overall everyone kind of gave Mark the same message. So I'm hoping it got through and he understood that he has to make a decision. The back and forth he was doing between trying to be a teenager, trying to be Omni-Man, trying to do all these things, something was going to give. And like Eve said, he has these abilities. He can help. It's not to say that he should stop helping people altogether because he has the ability to do so. But Mark does definitely have to make some priorities. All right. And then outside of that, of course, we had Nolan. Nolan. Now, I know some folks, I had a comment that I'm being too hard on Nolan, that I'm hating on him too much. And, first of all, it's an opinion. It's just an opinion that I have. I personally have certain things that just never appeal to me in characters. And that's just me. I understand if other people aren't bothered or don't have the same opinion, and that's cool. But for me, I have certain things that just always don't sit well with me. And I don't hate Nolan as a character at this point because hate's, first of all, super strong. It takes way too much energy to hate. But I haven't seen, from what the show has given us, I have not seen anything that endears me to Nolan. There's no traits I've seen out of him that, for me, make him a lovable or even likable character. He hasn't given us anything to make us want to root for Nolan. And I mean, I'm sure there's a reason for this. I'm sure that they have a reason why they're only giving us one side of Nolan. I know that he's given little glimpses of the idea that he loves his family, but I don't see it. He can say he loves them all the time and get a few little soft-eyed moments, but actions speak louder than words. And all we've seen him do is lie to his wife, lie to his son, be condescending and rude. He screamed at Debbie how many times? He has threatened her inadvertently more than once. He's physically assaulted Mark. Show me something good that he has done for his family outside of fly around the world to get them food. To me, I need to see it. You need to show me why Nolan is a good person. Maybe 20 years ago, he was a different person. But since the show began, we have not seen, in my opinion, any redeeming qualities about Nolan. Everything we've seen of Nolan has been showing us that he's someone we cannot trust. And that is why Deb, even at the end, said to him when he was annoyingly trying to brush away everything and say, you just have to trust me, you just have to trust me. And she's like, no, I can't. You lie, you manipulate, and even now you're saying you want to tell me when it happened, but you didn't. But you have the chance right now, but you're not. You're telling me to trust you, and if I can't, there's a problem. Do you see what I mean? Even Deb's to the point where she's like, and this is his wife. This is someone who would have ostensibly lived with him for the last 20 years, been in his bed, supposed to know him, and she's like, I don't know who this guy is no more, and I don't even trust him around my son. So that's what I'm saying, is that I don't hate Nolan, but I am with Team Deb in this, and that I have no reason to trust or like him at this point. I'm sad. In one sense, I kind of wish the Immortal had gone back to the headquarters because, again, this would have been somebody that could have been on camera telling the world what Nolan did. But I also said that in the episode, too, that, Cecil and all them should just do, a broadcast and tell everybody that Nolan killed the Guardians so people stop kind of, thinking that they need to help him. But then I just also remembered that I think the main reason why Cecil has kept this quiet and he's been so careful about not letting people know the truth is because we can't trust him. They all said, we can't trust what Nolan would do. We've seen Nolan with the capability to wipe out entire civilizations with impunity and no remorse. So if he thinks humanity is turned against him, and until he actually opens his mouth and tells his reasons for why he did what he did, we have to assume the worst because he hasn't given us any actions to prove otherwise. It's going to be a very difficult position for Mark because that is still his dad. Even if he does hear about the truth, and even if he does hate what his dad did, I don't think he's going to hate Nolan, and he shouldn't. That's still his father. That's still half of his DNA. So we'll have to see where Mark falls with all of this. I do think it's going to get a bit polarizing between his mother and his dad. Poor Mark, always having to choose. He's always had to be put in a position where he's making these really hard choices. And I almost forgot. The other thing that kind of happened in the episode, of course, was Robot getting his real body. I didn't realize that at first when I saw that thing, I guess it's technically Robot or Rudy. So now he's got another body, but he stole Rex's looks, which Rex was understandably pissed. That is very creepy, and he did it without his consent, which is wrong. He should have, I'm sure Rex would have agreed anyways, to be perfectly honest, because he's that conceited, but anyway, Robot's now a person, but he's Rudy. He'd like to no longer be called Robot, so we'll have to see how that goes and what will happen. This was a very interesting episode. We're going to have to see where things go from here. As I said, I was hoping this episode would finally give us the insight into Nolan. I'm getting the distinct impression that the show is planning on leaving this for the finale, or even, probably the season finale, because if they've taken this long, we're 7 episodes in, and we still, in the very episode called We Need to Talk, if we didn't get it then, I'm starting to feel like the show's trying to push this out as long as possible. Woo! What did you guys think of the episode? Without any spoilers for those who read the comics, where do you think this is going? Do you think that Mark will buy whatever explanation that his dad gives? And is there any theories anyone has so far as to why Nolan felt like he had to kill the Guardians? Please leave that below. Love reading those comments and getting involved with you guys. And if you made it to the end of this review, guys, please go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to see more from this geeky face, please click subscribe. Until next time, see ya!